why men are the way they are, how to make your relationship survive a little bit longer. Just a few things that I've picked up along the way dealing with men. The first thing is I learned that men need space. They they claim that, oh, I like clingy women. Oh, I don't mind you being clingy. False. They need a little space. So I learned because at times when I wasn't working and my boyfriend was working, he would come home and the first thing I'd do is get up in his face, kind of nag a little bit, being honest, nag a little bit. And he didn't quite like that. And I realized that was getting us in more and more arguments about stupid stuff, about just something petty, like dishes, trash, just something so minuscule, like something so small. So I learned that he needed a little space. Then I learned that men, like men, not little boys, men, they they need a partner or a wife. Yeah, you can have a girlfriend title, but show him little things like wife, quote unquote, material. It's simple to be someone's girlfriend. That's cool and all, but it's cool to, it's even better to be someone's partner, someone's wife. Just do little wife material things like maybe when he comes home, you might cook him a meal. You might, cater to him every once in a while. But it all should be reciprocated. If you cater to them, they should be catering to you. It should go both ways. Then also learned that a relationship is kind of like a business. It should be treated as such. Relationships should be treated like a business because you don't want to waste your time, right? You know, a man is kind of like when you want to look for a man, you want them to be your partner again. You want to be someone that you find, you just want them to feel like you can't live without them. Like you see yourself going the long way with them. And you want it to be treated as a business. You don't want to waste your time with a nobody or you don't see the relationship growing. So treat it like a business. And a relationship also should be treated 50-50. If you're a man, is the breadwinner, and you're the breadwinner, you also you want to treat it 50-50. Like they work, okay, and you don't, and you're just at home not doing anything. It wouldn't hurt for you to clean up. It wouldn't hurt for you to cook. It wouldn't hurt for you to take care of certain things, around the house or around your apartment, house, wherever you guys live. And also, I don't recommend you have being in a relationship with someone for a long period of time. You guys aren't living together. People say, "Oh, you shouldn't live with one another until you're married." False. I feel as if that when you're in a relationship with somebody, you living with them, like get an apartment, something that's small for you too. It's a test. It's a test to see if you guys can actually live with one another. If you can't even live with one another, you shouldn't be in a relationship with one another. You want to learn about you know how they clean, do they cook, do they take the trash out, do they do certain things. You know, women, are we gonna keep ourselves up if we're gonna live with a guy? Because some men turn down opportunities to live with their girlfriends because they think the sex is going to get terrible. It's going to be a lack of sex. Is she going to put out? Is she going to clean? Is she going to cook for me? Is she going to keep stuff spicy? Is she going to do certain things? Then they realize, oh, she's not cooking. Oh my gosh, she always wears a damn bonnet around the house. Oh my god, she's always just not cleaning or nothing. Like, I fell out of love with this woman. She's not the same woman that I had or I met when whether you guys were young when you got into a relationship or even the beginning of your relationship. You want to keep stuff spicy and it should be treated 50-50. If your man is the breadwinner and he works and stuff, it wouldn't hurt for you to clean up. But I'm not saying that he doesn't have to pick a finger when he's at home. It wouldn't hurt for him to do dishes every once in a while. Just saying. And also, I learned that nowadays relationships aren't like the movies and the books or even these celebrities that they portray to be. Not at all. It's more. It's more complex than that. It's just more difficult. It's not like the movies where, my favorite movie I like is Twilight. It's not like that movie at all. It's so it's so much more to it, and it's more it's just difficult. Your relationships, like, it's hard. Like, one, you're complete strangers that you found some form of attraction to, so you have to get to know them, get to know yourself, and especially if you're like a young woman such as myself. I just turned 20 not too long ago. It's kind of difficult. I was still a teenager when me and my boyfriend got together, so I'm starting to grow as a woman, and he was growing up as a man. So in type of relationships like those, it's kind of difficult because you're still you still got a little childish mindset and you're still trying to grow out of it. So it took me a little while to stop being so childish because I was childish, still am a little bit, but I'm learning and I'm growing. But I learned it's not like that at all. Like, it's so much harder. You know, you fight over the most stupidest stuff, like trash. Like, if your partner doesn't do it, you fucking do it. Period. But you don't argue. Don't pick. Pick and choose your fights. And then I learned, just act like a lady. Just act like a lady. You know, it's okay for you to be submissive every once in a while. I feel like women of color, black women, they like to argue. Why do you have to argue all the time? It's okay for you to, you know, I mean, even if you might be 100% right in a situation, you on a roll with the jabs, you're on a roll, you, you get in there. Like, especially when you argue with a person, as a woman, we might be arguing our tail off, but that's not cute. And it's not cute to be sitting there arguing with no man, especially if you don't know what the man is like. But gotta go, baby crying. So I was on a roll, so stay tuned for part two. It will be dropping right after this one. Promise. I'm, I promise won't be playing games anymore. I'm serious about this stuff now. So I'll be dropping part two right after this one. So just keep watching. Thank you. Bye, guys.